Oh, this is excellent. I got somebody from New Jersey.
Love it.
How you doing in New Jersey?
Everything is wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, everybody, by the way, you should put New Jersey on your list of vacation spots. It gets a bum
Yes,
rap.
New Jersey is fantastic. Come to New Jersey.
Gets a bum rap. And what exit are we talking about here?
I don't even know. I think it's like 165 or something.
Okay, so just check in with you for all the tourist activities in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We'll make summer fun in New Jersey.
Yep.
So you
come to the Jersey Shore. The Jersey Shore is beautiful. It's wonderful here.
It is. It's very nice. The Jersey Shore is excellent. It's very good, especially, and you know what? If you make those friends that have the two houses, they have one at the Jersey Shore and then they have their own house.
Yes.
Then if you make really good friends.
I need to make those friends. I'm not one of those people.
Oh yeah. You got to make good friends because what you do is then when you're at they always invite you to dinner parties in New Jersey, right?
Yep.
And then they say, oh, we can't go to the Shore House this weekend. And funny you should say that. Because I could go check that out for you and make sure everything's okay. So I could go to your house for the weekend. Yeah. But now they're probably they're all Airbnb in it now.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanted to
I go to the Jersey Shore all the time, and I have to pay for the hotel. So I definitely need to find some people that have some houses, and then I can get some room and board.
Let's solve that now. Anybody watching this that has a house on the Jersey Shore,
call me.
Take care of this now. Let's give back. So you wanted to talk about workplace leadership, kids, and being a ballerina. Which one do you want to start with first?
We could talk about being a ballerina. We can get that out of the way.
Okay.
So I was a ballerina for most of my childhood, and I wasn't very good though.
That is not easy. Even being a bad ballerina is not easy.
I'm totally out there admitting that I wasn't very good, but I totally loved it.
What did you learn? What did you learn from being a ballerina?
What did I learn? I learned that women can be fierce and graceful and beautiful and a little clumsy. I mean, I'm really sort of tall, and I was tall and lanky most of my life. And it made me strong. It gave me discipline. And I made great friends. I just was okay. But it didn't mean that I didn't love it. I went anyway. I just absolutely loved it.
Did your toes hurt?
My toes hurt, yeah. So I did real ballet and point.
Oh, wow.
Those were my two things. So, my toes hurt. You got to learn how to pack the toe shoes.
Yeah, that's not easy.
Cotton. Yeah, the fun stuff. And I still have my toe shoes. So my girls love that. I still have my very first toe shoes, and they're so tiny.
Well, it's you can't get rid of that. You gotta.
I won't. Yeah. It's sentimental forever.
That's right. Put those into a box and make sure that they're in a museum.
In a museum. Yeah, if I was famous, maybe. They're like in a drawer, I think, by my bedside table. But I love them. And
then you like to work with kids, right?
I do, yeah. So I'm not in education. I work in corporate. But the two things I love talking about, and I could talk people's ear off about them, is kids and leadership. Those are just like the two buckets.
How are we? At what age are we defining kids now? I'm a bear. I'm always confused with you adults and what you got. You got millennials, you got Gen Yers, you got AA batteries coming up. I don't know what you got going on now, but what would be a young leader?
So I have two girls. I have an 11 and a 15-year-old. And I would say it's never too young to start with your kids.
I agree with that.
As soon as they can start to understand, get involved. And I know that not every parent is that self-aware themselves. So there's, it's a little hard sometimes.
Right.
And if you can get started with them when they're 2, 3, 4, really as little as they can, to make them grateful, to have them understand gratitude in their lives and that all their decisions matter, it's never too young to start.
So, and then with the two, when you're teaching them leadership skills, who wants to be the leader more, the 11-year-old or the 15-year-old?
Oh, for me, it's my 11-year-old, which I think is ironic.
She's the boss.
They're very different people.
She wants to be the boss.
Yeah. They love each other, but they're totally different personalities.
Of course.
I mean, my 11-year-old knows what she wants to do. She's like spot on. My 15-year-old is a little bit more of a free spirit, and that both of them are perfectly fine. I mean, they'll find their way.
They'll be a good teamwork. That'll be a good team. What'll happen is the loosey-goosey one will end up finding out what she wants to do, and then the other one will have a little crisis of faith, and then she'll help her out.
You know that's the way it's going to happen.
Exactly.
It's always the way. It's like
you can see that story coming out. So what tip would you give parents for like a leadership thing that they could do with their kids?
So I'm going to say listen. Active listening.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
And pick your battles. So
wait. You mean parents have battles with their kids?
Parents have battles with their kids, and people say to me all the time, like, "Oh, what's it like having an 11 and a 15-year-old?" And I'm like, "It's great,
right?
You know, because it's what you make of it."
And then they get mad at you because you've got it figured out, and they don't, right?
Yeah, they sort of look at me like a little funny. Yeah, they look at me a little funny.
They get jealous.
I love having two girls. They also say, "Oh my God, two girls," and they're both like, one's a preteen and one's a teenager. They don't, they don't. But I'm not a totalitarian. That's not the type of household that I run.
Yeah, it doesn't.
People think I'm a little progressive in my house, maybe.
Good.
And I have always listened to them. They've always had the right to debate me in my house.
That's awesome.
If they have something to say, I give them the forum to say it. And I don't pull one of those, it's my way or the highway type of thing. And if they don't like something, they have the right to tell me. And then we have full discussions about it, full open, like mature discussions ever since they were little.
Right.
And you have to listen to them. You have to just shut up and listen.
Listening is the key, because the thing is that once everybody wants to be heard. Yeah. And once they're heard, then they're not sure what they want.
Yes.
So to get them quiet, you got to let them be heard.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden they go, "Oh, wait, I've been heard. What the hell do I want? Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I don't know. I have no idea what I want. I just want to be heard." Now, that's right. It's exactly right. And so what do you do in the corporate world? Because those kids are worse.
Yeah.
Those kids have paychecks and crap.
Yeah. So understanding the generational differences is really important also. You know, my generation is very different than my kids' generation. And then I don't even know, I think someone posted something recently on LinkedIn about millennials, Gen Z. I don't even know I had to Google it in order to tell you what the years people were. I don't even know. I just know that everybody needs to be treated like a human and like they're their own person.
Right.
So everybody comes with their own baggage. Right. Everybody comes with their own differences, and it's not even based on their generation. I mean, you can have people that have family issues or are maybe more insecure, didn't come from a good upbringing. I mean, it doesn't really matter their generation. You have to treat each person. There's not a one size fits all.
That's right.
So if you go into a corporate environment and you're a leader, you're managing people, you have to bring the humanity back into that. Yep. And if you can create imagine a world where you had really great little ones that understood the concept of mindfulness and being self-aware and living with intention. And then all of a sudden, those were the people that you were putting into the workforce. Yeah. I mean, what a great workforce we have. That would be like setting yourself up for success.
That would be really boring, and then the other people wouldn't know what to do because they wouldn't have to put out fires, right? All the people they think they make money just for putting out fires. It's like, we don't want to let them know anything. God forbid. Then we'll lose our firefighting job. But you're absolutely right.
Know.
You're absolutely right. I mean, there's people that were born before the internet, and people that have been out the whole life has been around the internet.
Yep.
Two whole different things. So, what's your favorite thing about leadership? How did you get into that?
So I had your typical trajectory, probably similar to a lot of people of my age bracket, where I went to high school and my parents said, "You're going to a 4-year college." And I had no mentors, nobody that really took notice of me. I mean, it's not a sad story because I turned out fine. Right. But and my parents loved me; they were fine, but they just didn't really take notice. They didn't do what I'm trying to do with my girls, with really trying to be present with them and involved with them and being observant with them.
Right.
I didn't really have that. So I just like got thrown into a 4-year school. I didn't even know what the school was about. I picked it based on I went to University of Vermont, picked it based on demographics. It was beautiful. It was small. And
good
I got a bachelor's.
Good maple syrup up there.
Good maple syrup.
Yep.
The lake is gorgeous.
Yep.
I hate the snow, so I don't know what I was thinking. And I graduated with a bachelor's. I mean, which did nothing for me. I mean, I'm not telling kids not to go to school, but I would say wisely, or, you know, be a little bit more intentional before you just jump into paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for an education. And then I landed in a business. I mean, that's basically what my trajectory was. I just landed in a job.
What was your first job?
My first job was as like an account representative at a corporation.
Very cool.
And I was an entry-level business position.
That's how you learn leadership, from being on the other side of leadership, right? Because the only way you become a good leader is if you've been a good follower.
Exactly. I knew how to sort of, I learned everything about leadership through the mentors that I had when I finally got into a real career.
Right.
And that's when like the epiphany happened. I was like, oh my God, real people, real leaders, like people that actually care about me and are taking notice of me. And
not everybody's out for just themselves.
Yeah. And it was great. It was great. So that's where I learned what it was like to be a real MC at a meeting, you know, what it meant to take care of clients, to take care of people, what it meant to care about people in a workplace environment. Because it's there are a lot of similarities between being a parent and being a leader. You know, people hear that and they're like, oh, you don't want to parent your employees. And I'm like, no, you're missing the point. It's not about that. It's just that there's a lot of similar threads.
Yeah, that's right.
It's truly caring. It's true compassion. It's true empathy. It's valuing them. It's wanting to lift people up. It's the same general concept. And you don't have to be a parent to be a good leader.
And you got to set healthy boundaries. That's the key.
Set healthy boundaries, hold people accountable, but do it in a good way. You know, not be like so authoritative that people
not make fun of them. Not make fun of them in public.
Not make fun of them in public. Yeah, it's like the whole body shaming thing. You know, with kids, it's the same concept.
Make fun of them behind their back like normal people. That's really the way to go. Oh crap! I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. This was great.
Okay.